Well, hey y'all, it's Deanna. It is Friday, November the 10th. Already, Veterans Day is tomorrow. Thank you so much to those who have served and their families. I am out here. It's raining off and on. There's a break in the rain. It's not like heavy rain, but there's a break in it for an hour or two. So I'm going to try and get my sweet potato plants pulled up and plant. I've got like, I think 4 broccoli seedlings to plant. But that's a sweet potato I'm going to pull up. I already pulled the sweet potatoes out, but I'll let the plant continue to grow. And then I have one over there. It's right there in that one between the 2 white pots. I'm going to put a broccoli in that one, a broccoli in this one. And then there are 2 out there that I'm going to move over here so I don't have to go out there to water. I will still have to go out there to put water in the dish that I use for the bees and the wasps and such, but that's okay. But all my plants will be over here instead of across the yard. But I'm going to put them over here. And then I'm going to hopefully get to plant some more French breakfast radishes, because I pulled all the ones I had. They were tiny. I don't know why they didn't grow worth a darn, because I thought that they would. What is their days to harvest? 24 days. They were in there well over 24 days. So they should have been full size for that variety, but they were little. They were smaller than the little round ones. So, I mean, by the time I roasted them, it might have been 1/4 cup. Yeah. So, Miss Nicole, what was wrong with my radishes? Do you know? I know it's your favorite, so I thought you might know. Anyway, I will come back on here when I'm done moving pots and planting my seedlings. Okay, y'all. I got my 2 pots moved from across the yard over here to where everything else is. I pulled the sweet potato plants out, and I'll make a short little video on that because I found potatoes. But I got broccoli planted in each one of them. I'm going to put some grass clippings on there because 1, they break down and feed that soil, and 2, because in containers things dry out a lot quicker, and the grass clippings help reduce some of that or help maintain some of the moisture in them. So I got those 2 there, and I have 2 more that I put in the ground, which I've got to find some more tomato cages. I think I've run out, so I need to find some somewhere to keep the dog away. So I planted them right here. This is where my okra was. That is a Shasta daisy. But I got them there. I had to add a little bit of some better soil that I had in a pot, because this ground has topsoil on it that I put here when I planted the okra, and that topsoil is absolutely bleh. There's nothing. It's just like sand. And then there's clay in the actual ground. This ground has got a lot of clay in it. So I added some better soil, planted the broccoli in that better soil on top of everything else. And then I put some grass clippings there to hold moisture and to feed the soil. And what else did I do? Okay, let me try not to make you dizzy as we go over here. Right here I had a squash. I forget which one. I think it was what was it? I don't remember. It was a little squash, but didn't do anything for me. It was a late planting. I was hopeful, but not expecting it to do anything, and it didn't. So I put 2 broccoli seeds right there. Not broccoli, I'm sorry, Brussels sprouts right there. And this will help keep my dog from stealing my Brussels sprout plant. And then I reseeded some more French breakfast radish This was the pot they were in that I grew them the first time, and then so I've started some more. I did also plant a showy milkweed right there. Don't know if it'll do anything, but it was in one of my little Dollar Tree cups or Dollar Store cups, Dollar General, those little green ones that I started seedlings in. So it was growing in there, so I just put it in the ground, and it had two. So we'll come over here, and we are over here. That can right there, there is a little one in there. It's a showy milkweed too. So that's what I have done for now. It keeps sprinkling off and on. Ooh, what is that? So, I'm gonna show you if it doesn't fly away. But it keeps sprinkling off and on. Oh, it flew away. It was weird looking. It looked almost like a wasp, but not a wasp that I've ever seen. I don't know. But there was a butterfly on this flower, but it flew away. They sure do like this tithonia. And I've got to get these seed heads off of here, because this has done well. So if I save the seeds and plant that again next year, I bet it will do even better, having survived my climate. And yes, my yard is a mess. It is an absolute mess. The lawnmower's still broken. The weed eater's not, but that is not something I want to do with the weed eater. I don't want to tackle all of this. And I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'll let you go from this video. There are tomato flowers. There's no tomatoes yet, but I'm hoping, because this is sunrise. I think this is a sunrise bumblebee. Yep. And it did really well earlier in the year. And I'm hoping that even though it might be a little slower, that it'll do fairly well for me. Because we do have a long season, and if we get a frost or even just a little mild frost, I could cover it and see if I get any flowers. I mean, any tomatoes. It already has flowers. All right, y'all. I hope you're doing well. Like, subscribe, and share, and have a good one.